you're back in my laboratory. I'm wondering if you've ever thought about how hot air and the helium inside of balloons. You can't see anything in there, but you know something must be there. How do you know? Because the balloon gets bigger as it fills up with air. That's called helium. It's a gas or a mixture of several gases. Now today we are going to be working with gases, and you'll see I've taken off my gloves because dexterity is of utmost, oh pardon me, grade 2s, blessed eyeballs everywhere. Okay, so in this one I have baking soda and yeast, and we're going to pop a balloon on top.
Baking soda? Are you sure that's not hydrogen peroxide?
Oh, right, Oli, it's hydrogen peroxide. My mistake. We're wanting to see if it's going to fill up my balloon. On this side, we have sodium bicarbonate, which is a fancy way of saying baking soda, and we have vinegar. I'm going to pop that in. You'll remember this effervescent experiment from before. Ooh, this one is doing the job nicely. Oops, pardon me. It's going to make my balloon fill right up. And now we're going to mix these two together and see what happens. Okay, so now we're interested in the science behind it. What's going on? When vinegar and baking soda react, they release a gas made of one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms, and we call this carbon dioxide. Now the yeast contains an enzyme called catalase. Enzymes are chemicals produced by living things, and they make chemical reactions go faster than they would under ordinary conditions. Now, hydrogen peroxide is a molecule made of two hydrogen atoms and two oxygen atoms, and so it is a lot like a water molecule with an extra oxygen atom attached. Now, because the bond between the atom is weak, the extra oxygen atom will break away even at ordinary temperatures, but so slowly you would never notice. The catalase from the yeast speeds things up enough that you can see bubbles of oxygen coming out of the hydrogen peroxide, and they rise and inflate the balloon. Yeast are living creatures that have a few tricks to perform. One of their feats is fermentation. They can change sugar into alcohol. That is stuff like beer and wine and spirits and how they are made. So in that process, carbon dioxide gas is given off, and so baking soda and vinegar yield the same gas as sugar in yeast, even though they are very different chemical processes. How very exciting, grade 2s. This is what we draw. This is carbon dioxide, and ew, this is water. H2O2. Oli, do you remember what this is?
That is hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, hydrogen peroxide, of course, of course. Grade 2s, thank you for popping into my laboratory. I will talk to you soon. Pip, pip.